Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is TD and this is Terrier Talks. And what we do on this channel, we take something that has caught my eye in a debate sort of scenario or whatever, and we offer an opinion. And for me, this is one where I can offer an outside perspective because really I've got no skin in the game. It don't bear no impact on my life either way, whether or not I believe one person or the other. And yeah, it doesn't really matter. So the debate we're looking at today is the claim that if Will from the final experiment actually invited Flatzoid. Now, a tiny bit of context here. Will created the final experiment. This was an experiment to try prove if the Earth is a globe by going to Antarctica to see a 24-hour sun, which can't work on the Gleason's map. If you people don't know what the Gleason's map is, the map, it's a flat Earth. It's an AE map with the North Pole at its center. 24-hour sun can't work on that. So the idea was we'd go there. If we saw the 24-hour sun, it's a globe. If we didn't, then obviously we've been wrong about everything we said about the globe. And such and such. Anyway, but none of that really matters. The question is, did Will invite Flatzoid to come along? Because the idea was to get some flat earthers to come and some globe earthers, sit together. No one could call foul play. I mean, that's funny, but no one could call foul play because, you know, they both see it, they both sides to see it, they both know that they want taken somewhere and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so go back to the actual question. It was Will invited by Flatzoid? And I think this is the wrong question to ask because I think when you look at what they're both saying, I think they're both 100% correct. Flatzoid is 100% correct. Will did not invite him. Will did not email him. He did not invite him to say, Flatzoid, do you want to come along? Will didn't do that. Likewise, Will invited Flatzoid because he mentioned him in this video. And Flatzoid, you know, there's a lot of things. So let's just break it down. So why do I say I think they're both right? So first off, I think they're both right because I think it's one of them situations where if you've ever been in like a working environment or even you have it at home with your wife or whatever, there's been a point where you've got person A and they've said to person B, such and such needs doing. Like, for example, or the garage needs cleaning, or this box of, you know, whatever needs putting out onto the shelves, right? We've all been in that situation where one person said something like that to another person. And what's happened is person B, who was spoken to, has walked away thinking, though they're going to do it because they said it needs doing. The person A has walked away thinking, oh, I've told them to do it, so they're going to do it. So it ends up both walking away thinking the other person's going to do it, and none of them do it. See, and I think this is to me, Rob, watching what's happened, watching FlatzoidsPerspective's stream, watching the Will video. This is just what I see has happened, and I can't shake it because it just seems like, in the bigger picture, it don't really matter either way. You know, they still went to Antarctica. They still went to Antarctica. They still saw a 24-hour sun, and you can debate that in another. We can debate that in another video, whatever, because that's not really relevant. But yeah, I think that's what's happened. So Will's thought me posting that video of him is me inviting him, and blah blah blah. Which I can see a Will's point of view. You know, he mentioned 24 globe earthers. He mentioned 24 flat earthers, and you know, there were other globers who took it as, oh, we're being invited, we're mentioned, we're invited, we're here to take part in whatever this experiment is. Blah blah blah. And that's as far as Will thought about it. He tried emailing Flatzoid, no email, can't email him. So then he did a super chat on I believe, Jevon's stream. And Flatzoid said, yeah, I'm excited and blah blah blah. We're gonna come back to that live stream in a minute because from Flatzoid's point of view, which I get his point of view, he wasn't directly emailed. Now the question I would ask, because his email wasn't listed, could Will have done more? And the key word there is could. I'm not saying should. I'm not saying would have. Blah blah blah. But could Will have done more? And I think the answer is yes, 100%. You know, Flatzoid has a Discord. You know, he could have commented on one of his latest videos, whatever his latest video was. He could have said, "Hey, I'm trying to reach you. Do you have an email address?" You know, obviously there was a video of him in touch with MC2, and Flatzoid on his stream proved that he'd already had an email with MC2 in the past. So, did MC2 have his email address? Could MC2 have give Will's email address? And again, the key word there, could. And again, I don't know that. That'd be something MC2 to like answer or whatever. You know, maybe MC2 deleted that email saying, "Well, I had his email address, but you know, I'm not a maniac. I don't keep 4-year-old emails. I delete them." You know, all that. But here's the thing: while I say that Will could have done more, and Flatzoid made the claim that he didn't know about the original video. And here's where I think it gets really confusing, because I think he's right that Will could have done more and everything. But the fact that he claimed he didn't know about this video, I think is false. And here's why. You have that live stream where he nods in agreement that he's seen this. He knows that he's won, and and anyone who would be like, "Hold on, I have no idea what you're talking about." If you didn't know, you would say there when, "I have no idea what you're talking about." Or at least I think any normal person would if he didn't know. But he also mentioned on his stream, he claimed on his stream it was sarcasm or something like that. But, and again, I don't have a clip. I'm not putting any clips on because everything I'm saying is based on opinion. But I believe he did claim, because he did nod. If you look at the clip, he did nod. So he claimed his nod was a sarcastic nod, in the sense of, yeah, I'm invited, you know, a lot of people. But then here's the thing: a lot of people mentioned it. Now, for me, if a lot of people telling to me, "Oh, you're doing this Antarctica," you didn't sound, you'd be like, "What Antarctica thing?" "Oh, you were mentioned in this video." And as soon as someone would say to me, "You were mentioned in a video," that, you know, especially if multiple people had said I got mentioned in a video, I would watch it. You would have to, because they could be saying "oh" about you. You know, they could be making all sorts of claims about you. So you would have to go and say, "Okay, let me go see what this video says." So yeah, I think he knew about it. I 100% think he knew about it. And of course, again, no proof he knew about it. But again, likewise, I don't think he can prove he didn't know about it. But yeah, so the short answer, really, the summary is, could Will have done more? Did Will invite him? I think they're both right. So I think that's the wrong question. Could Will have done more? Yes, he could have made more of an effort to say, "Look, I want you to come along." Even though Flatzoid, I said he wouldn't have come along anyway, which I don't know why. I really think for flat earthers this would have been a point to say, because if something had gone wrong with the trip, you'd have had this real big hold over globe. It'd have, you know, you say that this No 24 Sun doesn't exist, blah blah blah. Had you gone and seen No 24 Sun, you'd have had this massive, insane sort of like hold over. You know, one of the key words that as I see flat earthers try to use are truth seekers. And by saying we want a gun, are you seeking the truth? That's just a separate opinion. But yeah, I could will do more. Yes, 100%. But did Flatzoid know about the video? I think so. And I think saying that you didn't know about it really makes you look in a bad light, because again, it's a bit like the witchy thing with it. You're saying, well, yeah, I saw my name on it, but I didn't know what it was. Just some random video. I saw it, didn't think twice about it, and just moved on with my life. There's people start talking about it going to Antarctica, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And again, never thought about it, but I never received an email invite. Admitting that you saw the video doesn't admit that you got an invite. Lying about not seeing the video does question a lot of things, does throw into everything. It kind of makes it just looks bad. So anyway, I ranted on long enough. Leave your thoughts below. Did Will invite Flatzoid or not? What I'll do is I'll leave a link to Will's video and a link to Flatzoid's live stream. You'll have to skim through it. It's in the first bit of his live stream anyway. Of that in the description as well. But let me know what you think. Please hit the sub as well. I do want to do a few more. And if there's anything you want me to cover, let me know as well. And I will. Again, no skin in the game, so please don't hate on me. Just offering what I think is a neutral opinion. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll see you all on the next one.